Hello, today is Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. We have only a few days left. The days are getting shorter, but my attention span for my story is not. I'm so very excited about what I'm writing about. I hope that you guys are kind of getting to that point where you know what you're writing about and you're getting really excited about Nano coming up. I feel like all of the work that I did this week, I feel like I'm ready to go. Like, I'm a little frustrated sometimes when I sit down and I look at what I have and I'm like, oh, I could, I want to write this scene. Oh, I want to sit down and kind of work these motivations out a little bit on page. And I can't do that yet. I have to wait until midnight on Halloween. So we are getting very close and it's very exciting. We have 3 days left. Don't freak out. It's enough time to still plan, to still get some details in and figure things out. I still have things left that I want to do, and I got a lot of freaking work done this week. So here's the week this week, 20th to the 27th. Got some blue stars in there. These 2 days were very productive. Seeing how few days we have left, that's kind of freaking me out. So last week I did all of my plotting. I got a lot of work done on it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think I spent my evenings just kind of digging in and getting the nitty-gritty, and I'm really excited with what I have turned out. I'm so excited by it. I want to dive in and start writing right away, but I have to wait. In fact, I was so excited about plotting this story that I plotted the second book as well. I went on a plotting bender. I wanted to figure out where I was going, and I had a little bit of inspiration for the second book, and so I just sat down and plotted it. I think a lot of things are going to change once I get through this book, but at least kind of I have a direction, and there's some seeds that I can plant in this book. I still think there's just 2 stories, but sort of the direction that I went in the second book, that may end up being a third book needed. I don't know. I have to kind of figure that out. I still really just want 2. I really want it to just be 2, and so that's why I think a lot of things are going to change, but I'm really excited that I did that. I know kind of where I'm going with it and things that I can allude to. I'm repeating myself. This week I wanted to do some activities from my conflict and suspense book, but I never did sit down and do that. So that's what I'm going to do this week. Since I have most of it planned out, I'm going to find my 10 most important scenes in the story and really kind of dial in and find the conflict and the motivation and all of this stuff and kind of detail plan out those scenes, and then I can work towards those with everything else. So those are the important ones I really have to worry about and make sure those are on point, and then I'll be ready to go come NaNoWriMo day 1. Are you freaking out yet? So my plans for this week: keep plotting. I have to keep working on it. There's a lot of little scenes that I need to fill in, a lot of choices I have to make regarding subplots and side plots and all of this stuff. I still haven't figured all of that out. So as much planning and plotting that I've done already, I still have some major decisions to make about some of the story structure elements. And those are the things I'm worrying about the most right now, because I don't know if maybe this should be first person. I was pretty sure it was third person limited. That's where I was going to stay. And I was going to probably do like a Harry Potter where you only stay with that one character. It could technically be written in first person, because you only ever see through that person's point of view in the limited, but I don't know, it's more and more looking like maybe it's a first person. I tend to write third person past tense, usually limited. It's my wheelhouse, but I haven't done anything first person. And I have an idea that came into my mind recently, and that's definitely like a YA thriller, and that would definitely be done in first person. And I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should leave that for my next first person experience and not this story right now. So I'll find out. Once we start writing it and I get in like the first few chapters, I will know if I need to switch. So that's usually a good rule of thumb. Write 3 chapters in whichever tense, and if it doesn't seem to be feeling right, rewrite those first 3 chapters in the other tense and see what feels better. But I think it's right around 3 chapters you should be able to tell what works and what doesn't. This week I also want to do some character voice journals. I've been putting them off, and I've kind of attempted to do them, and I've just not been very successful with them. So I'm going to try to sit down and make sure I get some of those in, at least for my main character and a couple of the other characters that we'll be seeing a lot on page, so I can get some good kind of attitude from these people so that they don't all sound the same. That's one of the things I struggle with as a writer. But other than that, I'm geared up. I am ready to go. I am so flippin' excited about November starting. It's like, it's tangible. It's right here. The days are getting shorter. The weather is turning. It's cool outside. I keep looking out my window, and the leaves are falling. I'm just so excited about it, and we should be getting some peppermint mocha in at work. So that's one of the big things as well. Peppermint mocha. But anyway, I'm just trucking along. I hope you guys are still making progress. I hope you guys are still on board. I hope that if you haven't been on board, now you are, because NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo. I'm kind of going crazy. So I will see you November 1st, I believe, for another update. Maybe even sooner than that. I'm gonna finally try to get that video done about how I'm plotting my story, because I feel like I could go in a little bit more detail and have some helpful information, maybe? I don't know. I will see you soon for another update. Good luck. Good luck in the last few days. Take a deep breath. We all got this. You all got this. Bye. 3 days. We basically have 3 days left, so I will see you soon for another update. Why am I pointing this thing at you?